I am a registered nurse, also a proud member of NXGN International, and I will be your host for tonight. Did you know that I am so thrilled to welcome all of you to this live telecast because this training is not your ordinary training. Yes, you heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, you will witness empowering insights from one of Josanne Philippines' top leaders. You guys are indeed so blessed to be here. Well, I just hope that you have your complete team with you because if not, well, it's never too late. This is a once in a lifetime gathering of entrepreneurs about to learn from the expert. So what are we waiting for? Just copy the link, send it to your teammates, and let everybody know. Another thing that makes me feel excited about every Monday night is because of you. You guys are so amazing because I can already see a lot of associates already tuned in. So at this moment, I can see a total of 331, 32, 33, and still counting participants here on Zoom. So just a reminder, we are also live on YouTube, all right? I can feel and I can see on the chat box that you can no longer wait to begin this session. So let's start this training with an opening prayer. May I invite everyone to pause for a moment and let us feel the presence of our Lord. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Almighty Father, we praise and thank you for this beautiful Monday. We thank you, O God, for the gift of life and the chance to be virtually together here on Zoom. As one family, O God, we humbly ask for your guidance to bless this training that we are about to begin. We offer to you our speaker, grant her your wisdom, override her preparations, and empower her with your most Holy Spirit. We also pray for all our participants. Please help us to understand everything with our heart and not just to listen with our ears. We would like to surrender our family, NXGen International, to you. Help us to fulfill our mission every single day. This is our prayer, but still, may your will be done. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. All right. Once again, good evening, everybody here in the Philippines, and happy Monday all over the world. Congratulations, first of all, for making it here tonight. I am pretty sure that you really made time for this. So that is why I assure you that the next few hours that we are Zooming together, it's going to be worth it. Are you all excited? Can everybody please type 10 if you are excited? All right, and while you're setting the Zoom on fire with your level 10 enthusiasm and excitement, we would like to keep our training fun and very engaging, but also as organized as possible. So please allow me to share with you our simple yet easy to follow house rules. So first, we are encouraging everyone to please pay attention to your video, microphone, and screen sharing settings. So let us always keep our chat room lively and appropriate. Second, let us all be in the zone of learning. Let's make sure that our workplace is well lighted and has appropriate background. If you want to, you can also use a virtual background just like this, and please refrain from lying down. Don't worry because you can still communicate your thoughts with me, your host, through the available Zoom buttons like raising hands, responding to yes or no, and a lot more. Personally, I would like to say thank you so much for being on time and for dressing appropriately. Please don't forget to have your pen and notebook with you, and let us all be in the attitude of learning. And lastly, please be ready with a question that you want to personally ask our speaker right after her talk. All right? Now that we are all set, the long wait is over. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to properly introduce our very special speaker tonight. This Monday Hustle, we are excited to bring back to our virtual NXGen stage one of Josanne Philippines' successful and empowered millennial leaders who will teach us how to overcome fear by understanding principles she lived by that have also helped her achieve success. She is a registered nurse, born to a family of medical professionals who run their own hospital business in their hometown in Davao. She is also a philanthropist and a board member of the Hope for the Nations, a faith-based non-government organization committed to ending rural poverty through fostering collaborative partnerships. A social media ambassador, a personal branding coach, and Usana Selaviv ambassador. Colleagues and friends, please join me in welcoming Usana Philippines Emerald Director, the boss babe herself, Mentor Josanne Grino. Good evening, Mentor Josanne.
Hello,
The virtual
hello,
stage
and good
is
evening,
now yours.
everybody. Hi, Angel. Thank you so much for that lovely and powerful introduction. And also, thank you for looking pretty for everybody tonight. Ayan, yun yung ating mga, pwedeng i-nominate Selaviv Ambassador. Okay. How is everybody feeling tonight? If there's one word that will describe you, how you feel, hiin mo naman sa chat. Ako na-enjoy ako sa mga anak ni Annalyn at June season. You know what? Success starts at home. Diba? So you should raise children with great energy. Yung hindi nahihiya. Ayan, okay? So I shout out sa mga anak ni June at Annalyn season. I bet they're really up for Bali because they just changed their backgrounds into Bali, Indonesia trip. Who here qualified for Bali? I know that it was a tough year, tough week last week. Okay, if you qualified for Bali, Indonesia, type mo dyan, Bali. Ayun, ang daming nag-qualify. So you will be all seeing each other there. Of course, I will be there in a hotel across you. Kasi I promised my teammates na sasamahan ko sila. Kahit na hindi na open yung travel for me, mauuna naman ako ng 1 week. Ayan. So if you want to scuba dive with me a week earlier, let's go together. I heard there are lots of hammerhead sharks, tiger sharks, nurse sharks, and manta rays. Ayan, yung mga gusto kong makita sa buhay. Ayan. Because hindi ko mahanap si future husband on land. Baka nasa underwater siya. Okay, so congratulations. Can we all greet everybody? Congratulations. That was a great week last week. I-congratulate natin lahat. Yung nag-qualify, yung nag-attempt mag-qualify, yung ginawa ang lahat para mag-qualify, kahit na hindi nag-qualify. So i-congratulate natin lahat. Those who gave their best, those who made it, those who were part of the run. Kung ikaw ay kabilang, ayan, if you were part of the team na nag-run ng Bali, nag-contribute ka last week, you decided to contribute 100 points for the team. O, diba? Bumili ka ng isang self-essential para matapos ng Bali run yung teammates mo. Teamwork makes the dream work, and that is true for every successful organization. If you are part of that run, congratulations. You got a glimpse of how it is to run for a travel incentive, and next year will be your time. Okay? So para dun sa binigay yung lahat nila, para dun sa nag-contribute, part of the team na nag-run ng Bali. Okay? Gusto ko i-type mo dyan sa chat. See you soon. Ayan. Okay? Para sa next travel, see you soon. If you're claiming na magiging part ka ng next travel, isulat mo sa chat. See in the chat. See you soon. Ayun. Si Quinn. Precious J. Axel. Ayun, everybody. So see you soon on the next travel. Well, we're not allowed to say where, but I'm really very excited. Okay? Baka matanggal ako nito pag sinabi ko saan. Okay? And you know what? It takes momentum. It takes momentum to get a lot of enrollment. Correct? Tama? So habang hindi pa ina-announce yung travel, dapat nagra-run ka na. Hindi pwede yung pag nag-announce ng travel at saka na-excite ka, dun ka pa magra-run. Hindi. Kasi may planting at saka may harvest season yan. If you want to harvest at that time na mag-announce ang Usana, you better be planting now. Do you understand? Ayan. If you understand, type 1. Okay. Tama yun. Sabi ni Marge, you have to be ready. Sabi ni Mayan. agree si Mayan. Oh, she has to agree. She's a boss face. Ayan, okay. Ayan, gusto ko yung mga TikTok ni Mayan Magsino. Follow her on Instagram. I also like her reel. Nakakatuwa. Ayan. Okay. So you have to be prepared. Okay? You can't be reactive. Diba? Kung kailan lang may promo, diyan ka nagraran, you have to be preparing all the time. Kasi the travels are just extra lang yun. Okay? The real business really is in building the organization. Okay, and tonight's skill, okay, is our November special. So hopefully, marami tayong matutunan. And from the bottom of my heart, please pray for my internet. Malakas ang ulan sa amin dito. Okay, alam niyo naman. Yung susunod natin iboboto yung magiging game changer. Yung magkaka-internet connection tayo like Singapore. Okay. So kidding aside, ayan, let's follow each other on Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram. All my content is there. Also, if you want branding tips for your business, ni-record ko lahat ng talks ko with Josanne Corporate. I put it on my page. It's Grino. I promise to give you better content next year. Ayan, mahirap man nagra-run pa eh. Hindi pwede sabay-sabay. Okay. And for now, branding tips and celebrity videos are there on my page, Grino. Please don't add me on Facebook kasi baka ma-prospect po kayo. Okay, my Facebook is for my prospecting. You can message me though. You can be connected on Messenger. Okay, and my content on my personal Facebook page is public naman. So you can consume all the content there. But really, Instagram, I love Instagram and it's not very crowded. So if you want to stay connected, I'll be on Instagram. Okay, so there you go. Ayan, stay connected. If there's anything you want, kung may highlights ka ng gabi, okay, if there's a learning tonight na gusto mo i-highlight, feel free to tag me, okay, para ma-repost natin and para ma-share natin, ayan, sa buong mundo. Ano yung natutunan natin tonight, okay? In a world full of feeds, let yours be positive and let yours be productive. Okay? Ang daming feeds ngayon, useless, nakakatawa, yun lang yun. Diba? Useless, nakakatawa, unproductive. But in a world full of so many news feeds, let yours be positive and productive. Okay? So, by the way, my name is Josanne. Just really a short introduction. I'm a registered nurse. I've been with Josanne for 10 years. I really love Josanne. And I fell in love with the products first. If you fell in love with the product, before anything else, before ka nagnegosyo, kung in love ka sa Josanne products, 100. Ayan. 100 ang ating rating for Josanne. Companies come and go, but nothing can compare to the 25 years that Josanne has prepared for you and your health. You have to wait. Marami pang darating na products next year and I'm not allowed to say. Okay? Alam niyo, mali na mali talaga pag ako ang pinagsasabihan ng corporate muna. Dahil anxious ako. Gusto ko yung sabihan lahat. So next time, I'll tell them not to tell me. Marami pa. I'm even very excited for what Preciosia is posting on in Singapore. So Singapore, meron na silang metabolic tablets. And I'm very excited for that. A lot of people really are having problems with metabolism. And my free, nag-release na sila ng essential oil sa US. So if you have preferred customers and distributors in the US, for a time, my limited edition essential oils to try, please include them in your promos. Who here has teammates from different parts of the world? Ako alam ko, kaya alam ko yung mga promo. And I also know the different products in different countries. And so I'm really very updated. So if you run an international team, just like NXGN International, my team also is Success Team International. So relate lang. We also run an international team. I'm really very excited for the products that's coming in. Mood and sleep disorders. I'm very excited for those. Yung meron tayo nun. In fact, tawag itong dami nang nagpo-post. Dami nagpo-post about it. It's not open in the Philippines, but I'm really very excited for that. So that's one thing that I'm really contagious ako pagdating sa products. Ayan, I really love the product since day one. since day one, di na bago isipan ko. Since day one, di napalitan yung slot ng Josanne sa heart ko. Ayan, and that's what makes successful people. Okay? Loyalty, ayan. Okay, and of course, love for your company, your product. I really love the Josanne products. If you have an amazing testimony, feel free to share it in the chat para mabasa ng iba kung gusto nyo. Ayan. And I've been traveling the world. I'm not only in love with Josanne as a company, as yung leadership ng corporate natin, and yung products natin, I'm also very in love with the lifestyle. You know, Josanne isn't called a lifestyle company for nothing. We are not a lifestyle business for nothing. Lifestyle, hindi ibig sabihin ng lifestyle flex. Okay? Ibig sabihin ng lifestyle, you get to design the life that you want, diba? Through the system of Josanne. Okay? Kasi syempre namulat ako sa world of traditional business. And I know that there's a lot of money there, but also a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights, and countless free radicals, and a lot of cellular degeneration. So gusto ko yung, syempre, pag mayaman, maganda, healthy, gusto ko ganyan. Diba? Ayoko yung maraming pera, tapos walang freedom, or yung marami kang pera, pero naubos na ng free radicals yung kaluluwa mo, diba? Kinakain ka na from the inside. Walang freedom, walang peace of mind, walang tulog, diba? So, you know, Josanne is a lifestyle business, and you can definitely design and create the lifestyle you want. Okay? So those are just, you know, the things that I really love about this business. And for the past 8 years, ayan, 8 years, kasi it will take some time for you to build your business naman. For the past 8 years, 8 out of 10 years in Josanne, I have been traveling the world year after year, after year, after year. Nakapagpahinga lang ako nung pandemic. Okay? Excited ako for our 30th anniversary in Josanne. I'm excited for all the conventions to be up. Are you ready for the economy to open? Ready ka na ba sa traffic? Ready ka na ba sa... Ayan, are you ready for the traffic? Are you ready for the... Ayan, ready ka na ba sa sikipan? Okay. Ready ka na ba for the energy that will require of you? Kasi kung wala kang ka-energy sa bahay, what more pag lumabas ka ng bahay? Okay? If you cannot dress up halfway up, what more pag lumabas ka ng bahay? At mainit at pawis yung kilikili mo. Yung mga ganyan. Okay? So kung hindi ka ready ngayon, mag-practice ka na. Because when the economy is gonna open, it's like a big golden gate. You have to be there when it opens. And I wish everybody the best when that opens. Okay? So thank you so much for having me. Let's all have a great night. Tapos na ako. Okay, tsura ni Angel. Sino yun? Intro lang. Okay, intro lang. By the way, I'm loving Angel's hair. Ayan. Short hair is a new thing. Papagupit nga ako ulit na ano ako inspire ako. Papahaba na sana ako ng hair. And then I saw Angel's hair. Papagupit nga ako ulit. Okay, so I've been traveling the world for so many years now. If that's something you want to do, go ahead and do it. If, you know, my travel lifestyle doesn't resonate to you, okay na naman yun, di ba? Live a life where you're just at home. Okay. Pero yung home mo, yung may ano ka, may one lap ka ng swimming pool, tapos home theater, di ba? Kung homebody ka, gandahan mo na yung bahay mo, di ba? Ito nga sinasabi ko, if homebody ka, gandahan mo na yung bahay mo. Diyan ka na lang din for, you know, the most of your life. Gandahan mo yung bahay mo if you don't like traveling, di ba? Okay, and also, you know, I have an NGO. If that also sparks fire in you, go ahead. I build teams, different parts of the world. I meet new people. I prospect as I go. I meet new friends as I go. And I travel with new people. I share Josanne. I enroll them here and there. It's just really a lifestyle. You know, you wake up, you drink your probiotics, diba? You do some stretches, you pray, diba? You meditate, you have your coffee or your tea, whatever. You go for some exercise. When you exercise, you meet people, you prospect na naman, you share Josanne. It just really is a beautiful lifestyle. And I mean, I'm really in love with it. Kaso lang ang daming hindi nakaka-maximize sa business natin. Bakit? Ang daming hindi nakaka-maximize. Because people don't see the other side of fear. a lot of people are stuck on the fear side. Di nila nakikita yung other side of fear. So for our November special training, okay? Ayan, Halloween special pa tayo. Or not Halloween, November. November specials pa tayo. Okay? So November special training. Tonight, no, I just really want to talk about one thing, and it's called fear. Okay? So may mga objectives tayo tonight. Okay? So for everybody to be able to understand fear, to make fear work on your side, to cross the chicken line and make bold decisions, to learn how to, tama ba itong spelling ko? Ayan. Okay. Ayan. To learn how to process fears objectively. Kasi fears are emotions. Emotions are subjective. Subjective, ibig sabihin, differs from one person to another. It differs on perspective. Okay? You know, it's an unpleasant emotion caused by belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. Okay? Pwede din siyang verb. Okay? Fear also means to be afraid of someone or something as likely to be dangerous, painful, or threatening. Now, it's so sad, no, na a lot of people are losing their potential because of this thing called fear. And di mo talaga siya you know, you cannot remove fear. It will always be there. Agree or agree? Kung agree ka, type agree. Okay? It will always be there. But how can you manage that, and how can you come out better, you know, with all of this, di ba? Kasi it's there every day, no? Andyan talaga siya. And you know, the brain is wired to survive. And the brain is wired to protect you. Kaya tayo may fear. Para mag-survive ka. Okay? Yun. But you have to understand and hack your brain. Kasi the brain isn't plastic for nothing. The brain is neuroplastic. Okay? Neuroplasticity. It can change the way you see things. That's why I don't watch horror movies. Sino dito mahilig sa horror movies? Ang weird nun, hindi ko gusto yun. Ayan. In fact, you're not supposed to introduce those. Kung mahilig ka nun, utang na loob mong idama yung mga anak mo. Kung mahilig ka nung mga tawag nito, yung mga killer movies, mga ganyan, disturbing movies, yung mga Saw. These are very unnecessary for your subconscious. This is so much workload for your brain, for your emotions. Okay? And hindi siya necessary. Ayan. So meron tayong mga sample. Ayan, fear of failure. Sino dito may fear of failure? Okay? With no judgment. If you have, type 1. Ako meron. Okay? I had to process these things. You know, I'm afraid of looking. Yung ayoko yung pinagtatawanan ako, ayoko yung napapahiya ako, ayoko yung nag-fail ako kasi what will people think? Nag-fail ako, yung mga ganyang kadramahan. Sino dito may fear of getting rejected or may fear of rejection? Ayan. So these things we have to get over really quick as you start the business. Pag mabilis kang mag-get over nitong mga ito, if you could get over these things quickly, mapapabilis yung success mo. Okay? If it will take 5 years for you to process this, 5 years pa yung success mo, bilisan mo na. Kung gusto mong mabilis yung success mo, you know, bukas wala na to lahat. Ayan. Eto ang funny, fear of success. Just because you think everybody is you think everybody wants to be successful, may mga tao na may fear of success. I have a very good story. Once upon a time, there was this 23-year-old boy. Lumalaki na yung org niya sa Josanne. And hindi ko mag-gets ba't di siya nagta-take charge. Okay? Hindi ko mag-gets ba't di siya nagta-take charge. I don't understand. Ang laki na ng org niya. He doesn't want to connect to his people. And until such time, one time, na-mentor siya nung isa pang higher pa sa akin in rank. Na-mentor siya. Doon siya nag-open up. Sabi niya, I'm afraid na lumaki yung grupo ko. May mga ganun pala. Sinong may ganun? Yung nasa Josanne ka, you're in this big business, but you're actually scared to have a huge group. You know, be honest. Be honest so we can help you. And it's okay. You're here to grow and you're here to learn. Not all businesses will teach you what we're teaching you every Monday. Some businesses you just have to go, make mistakes, lose money. But in this business, you grow and you learn. So tonight, I would like to ask everybody to just be honest with yourself, right? And you know that boy, he was crying. Sabi niya, paano pag lumaki yung grupo ko? And sabi ko, ibang level naman tong fear niya. Yung fear niya, pag lumaki yung group niya. He was scared to be accountable. He was scared to be emotionally vulnerable to his people. He was so scared to connect because he grew up very introverted. He was so scared to communicate well. Kasi that's not his cup of tea. He was so scared na pag lumaki yung grupo, he will fail. He had a fear of success. He processed it. He woke up every day trying to get over that fear. Right now, he is one of Philippines' top income earners. His name is Lorenzo Dipon. I don't know if he's in the call, but if you know him, give him a shout out. He's an Emerald director as well. Ayan. So, you know, these things you just really have to get over with or grow through. That is why important yung mentor. Do you understand the work of a mentor in your life? Hindi siya counselor eh. Hindi siya counselor pag every time may problema ka. Yung goal niya is to get you to the next level. Okay? So, eto pa, sino dito may fear of change? Sino dito may fear of change? Yung, hindi ko kasi po usually ginagawa, yung pag-i-invite. So ngayon naninibago ako. Tapos takot na takot ka. Sino dito yung hindi ka sanay magpaikot ng auto-order? Kasi yung auto-order mas malaki pa sa sahod mo. Yung ganyan. Diba? Embrace mo yung change. Kasi you're in the process of becoming a multi-millionaire. Pwede ba yun? Multi-millionaire tapos takot sa 8,000 a month? Or multi-millionaire tapos takot sa auto-order? Hindi naman yun, di ba? Mas mahal pa nga yung auto-order nung sari-sari store beside you. Tapos inuutangan pa siya lagi. O, di ba? So, you know, you're in the process. Okay? So, all of these are, you know, foreseen lang siya. Okay? All of these are just foreseen. They cause you anxiety. All of these are just, ayan, unpleasant emotions. Unpleasant emotions lang siya. Na meron tayong mga unnecessary fears. Ano yon? Yung mga worries. Sino dito yung kaka-join pa lang ng Josanne? Kaka-join pa lang sa team. Ang unang tanong sa direct sponsor, paano pag hindi ko na-hit yung PPPS ko? Paano pag hindi ako nag-rank advance? Remember, you have to start with a winning mindset. You cannot start with a losing mindset. You don't start a business to lose. You start a business to win, and you start a business to grow, and you start a business to profit, correct? So may mga unnecessary fears tayo, like worries. What else? If you have anything in mind, put it there. Ayan, tonight is the night. Ayan, marami tayong unnecessary fears. Ano pa? Yung mga negative thinking. Those are unnecessary fears of causing anxiety. What else? Unnecessary fears yung ini-encourage ka kunwari skydiving para ma-conquer mo yung fear na yun. If that fear is unnecessary to conquer, ba't mo pa gagawin? Diba? Unless naman mag-breakthrough ka, pag nag-skydive ka, why not? Diba? Peer pressure. Ayan. Fears of peer pressure. Meron yan. Okay? But there are necessary fears that lead to growth. And those are the good kind of fears. And those are the fears that when you get over them, you break through. Tonight, I want to claim breakthrough for everybody. Kasi it has been a tough year for everybody. Agree or agree? It wasn't only tough for business. Okay? Tayo lahat, each and every one, all 700 participants right now, this has been tough. Where whatever social cast meron ka ngayon, may savings ka or wala, kaka-start mo pa lang or matagal ka na sa Josanne. If you're living in this pandemic and if you're living in this world now, everybody had to go through the same fears we all did for the past 2 years. You are alive. You are here. You are trying to make it each and every day. And for that, despite of fear, anxiety, and so much uncertainty right now, can you raise your right hand? Put it on your left chest. Okay? And congratulate yourself. Tell yourself you did great this year. Because you did. You did great. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. Okay? Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. So let me do that for you tonight. You did great. May personal problems ka pa. May business problems ka pa. May work problems ka pa. I'm happy wala akong jowa problem. Pero kung may jowa problems ka, congratulations din. At buhay ka pa ngayon. At nako-conquer mo yung jowa mong yan. Diba? I'm sure probably some nagka-marital problems din because of financial difficulties. Right? I would like to congratulate you. You're staying on top of your game. You are appreciated. You are doing well. You're doing great. You are alive. Diba? And you chose to wake up grateful every day. So congratulations to you listening right now. We appreciate you. Okay? So we are all growing. We are all growing through this pandemic. Going through and growing through this pandemic. Now, pwede nyo itong picturean. This is in Google anyway. Okay? But how do you know na nasa comfort zone ka pa? Okay? You still feel safe and in control. Okay? How do you know? Eto yun eh. Everybody listen up. 709 participants, including myself. Ayun. Everybody listen up. Bakit critical yung first 6 months to 9 months ng new associate? Diyan nagbabattle eh. Diyan nag-aaway yung comfort zone at saka yung fear zone. May battle sa comfort zone at saka fear zone. They lack self-confidence. Feeling nila they cannot make it. Feeling nila they can't be as good as Mentor Nat. They can't be as good as you. They can't be as good as the Diamond. Affected pa sila by other people's opinions. At saka they find excuses. Naghahanap pa sila ng excuses. Okay? Pag naghahanap na ng excuses, pag affected by other people's opinions, pag mababa yung self-confidence, that's your sign to step in as a business coach and as a friend. That's the perfect time to step in as a business coach and as a friend. Yung pinakamahirap talaga is unsupportive family members. Unsupportive spouses. Yun yung mahirap. Sa lahat ng mahirap. Agree or agree? You know what? I had to leave my home so I could do this business. Iniiwan ko yung bahay. And I abandoned my chance to be a doctor and start a family business, run the business. Because I want to grow. Yung growth zone, yung living your dreams. Setting new goals. Conquering your objectives. Ano yung gamot ng fear zone? Ayan. Anong gamot ng fear zone? Diba? Diyan ka mag-step in as a friend and as a business coach. How do you do that? You just don't comfort them kasi hindi ito counseling. You just don't comfort them. From fear zone kasi, you bring them to learning zone. Again, from fear zone to learning zone. Ililipat mo sila. Yun yung goal mo as a business mentor. And your goal as a friend is to comfort them. May mga problema na there are fears that can be solved by skills. Tama ba? So pag sinabing natatakot akong mag-invite, I don't see it as, ay hindi, mahiyain kasi siya, kaya natatakot mag-invite. He or she just doesn't have the skill to invite. Kasi pag may skill siyang mag-invite at nakikita niyang effective yung ginagawa niya, mawawala yung fear of inviting. Or baka naman may issue siya with belief sa company, sa product, sa industry. That's where you step in as a business coach. You have to know saan yung kulang niya ng mga factors in the belief area or skill area or probably attitude area. Ayan, di ba? So skills, attitude, and knowledge. Okay? So you have to know. Belief. Ayan. So you have to know. Okay? So this is a very simple chart. Now, if wala ka pang group and you yourself, no, ikaw mismo, you want to get over some fears. Okay? Very important na ma-master mo to. Okay? That's very important. Kasi it's your business. And this business kasi is you cannot coach others pag di mo na-coach yung sarili mo. So if wala ka pang group, that's fine. Ibig sabihin, you should be coaching yourself. You should be growing yourself. Para pag nagka-group ka, it will be easy for you to help maneuver people. Okay? Kaya in my team, hindi coach ang tawag namin sa lahat. Okay? Pag bagong, there is a certain level of rank and training before you get called coach. It's not even a rank. Kunwari, nag-silver ka, you didn't get the training, you are not a business coach. Francis Kong is a business coach. Robert Rances is a business coach. Nat Sunyo is a business coach. These are paid coaches. Diba? So you have to, and they cannot teach what they do not know. Diba? They can't be teaching concepts tapos hindi sila successful. So your goal right now is to help yourself get to the growth zone. Okay? So kapag ka nasa fear zone yung tao, your goal is to help them deal with challenges and problems. Give them a right perspective, diba? Give them correct perspective so they could deal with the problems in a great perspective. Acquire new skills. Extend your comfort zone. Diba? Yung comfort mo, pwede mo extend sa kanila. Ibig sabihin, you offer your friendship. You offer your space. Okay? Hindi ko sinabi offer your money, ha? Okay. Maraming nag-aaway dyan. Okay? Humingi ka na ng lahat. Ng klaseng support. Okay? Wag lang yon. Okay? Ayan. Okay? So, is everybody appreciating this? Kasi you always see this in trainings eh. But, if you take a look at this chart, tell a story. Tonight, bago ka matulog, tell a story. Okay, I'll give you an example. Once upon a time, I was in my comfort zone. I graduated as a nurse. Hindi naman kami mahirap. I come from a very comfortable family. We were not rich, but we were comfortable and we were able. Okay? 2009, just when I got my license, the US economy decided to close. Nag-recession, nag-global recession. And ang projection is in the next 12 to 15 years, there won't be as much hiring of nurses. So na-depress ako. because I didn't like nursing. I did it because it paid well, and it would be a great way to help a single mother. My mom is a single mom. It would be great to help a single mother. And it would mean the world to her if I would be able to help her. But don't get me wrong, I love nursing. I live it every day in my life. It's just that I don't like it how nurses are paid in the Philippines. I know my worth. Yun lang yun. Okay, so, yeah, fear zone. I was so scared. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, what will it make of me? I just got my license. Wala akong, no job. You have to pay the hospital. So they will take you, ano mang klaseng world yan. O, diba? Klaseng mundo yan. I was in that. Okay? And it was very uncertain for a fresh grad to not have a job projected in the next 15 years. So nag-aral ka for nothing. Yun yung feeling ko. I was in that fear zone. I lacked confidence. I was affected by other people's opinion. And I will always find, excuses not to look for another way. Hindi ko matanggap na closed na yung nursing. Ayan. Hindi ko matanggap na, hindi naman siya, nag-narrow down. And I have lesser chances of going abroad. Okay? And it would be very expensive to go kasi nga, hindi hiring. And then I met Josanne. All the more, na napasok ako sa fear zone. Sabi ko, hindi na nga ako nag-nurse. Sali-sali pa ako sa mga ganito. Ano ba yan? But you know what? I just learned. Every day, nag-learn lang ako. I started with no bank account named after me, no credit card, no assets, no nothing. Pag di ako nakabenta today, wala akong kakainin. Yun. Kasi iba yung discipline sa bahay namin. Pag graduate ka na, cut ka na. Okay, you don't get allowance anymore. You're free to go home sa bahay. But you will not get any support. Yun yung training sa bahay namin. Okay, my mom. She's an amazing mom. So I was there. I was in the fear zone, but every time natatakot ako mag-learn something new in Josanne. Imagine it took me 4 years to finish nursing. 4 years. What makes me think makukuha ko ang Josanne in a few months? And I know my price. I know my price in Josanne. So I was patient. I was learning, acquiring new skills. So if you feel like you cannot do this because you can't talk as good as Patrick and Michi, you don't have social media presence like PJ, like Lindsay, like Mayan Magsino, like Diane, everything can be learned. Kung ayaw mo i-learn yung social media, i-delegate mo. Yun lang yun. Diba? Tamad na ako mag-social media. Gusto ko na siyang i-delegate. Okay? Ayan. Nag-acquire ako ng bagong skills. I learned new skills. Things I didn't know, inaral ko. And what's really good in this business is that there are only a few basic skills you need. You can learn in 6 months what you need to retire for the rest of your life. Sa lahat ng mahirap, ito na yung pinakamadali. I really wanted to get to the dream zone. Yung growth zone. Dun ko gusto. Ikaw ba, you wanna stay there on your fear zone? Or do you wanna move up to the learning zone and growth zone? Whichever zone you are right now, key in the chat. Declare it tonight. 732 participants. Declare it tonight. Okay, I'll read the chat. I want to engage with everybody. Ayan. So it's good to know. Ang daming nasa growth zone ngayon. Wow! Learning zone, wow! Alam mo, one step after fear zone really is just learning zone. Pag nasa learning zone ka, congratulations! Kasi yung pinakamalaking jump is from fear zone to learning zone. Yun yung pinakamalaking jump. So congratulations pag nasa learning zone ka. Ayan. Yung mga nasa fear zone, ayan. Let's help them transition. Let's help them embrace the change. Okay? Kasi you know what? This world, the world will not adjust to you. You will have to toughen up to make it in this world. And that's why uso na ngayon yung mga mental health problems with no judgments about that. It's because, ayan, we need to grow a bit of more adversity quotient. Okay? Learning zone, very correct. Growth zone, ayan. So ilagay mo dyan anong pace ka na ngayon and congratulate yourself, di ba? Yung sa mga nagsulat ng fear zone, I still congratulate you. Why? Imagine na sa fear zone ka pero andito ka. So congratulations, you're here. Di ba? I mean, kahit na nahihirapan ka and you know, kahit natakot ka mag-invite or kahit takot ka mag-sell kasi you've never sold a single thing in your life before, you're here. Congratulations. Diba? Don't take it too hard on yourself. Just learn it. Aaralin mo lang siya. Okay? Now, to get to the fear zone, to your dream zone, you have to cross the chicken line. You have to cross the chicken line. How do you cross the chicken line? You cross it in 3 seconds. Diba? Everybody get your phone. Mag-gallery review ako. Magsa-stop ako ng share. Ito, tinuturo ko ito. Okay. I want to see everybody. I'll click gallery view. Okay. Grab your phone. Put it on selfie. Okay, put it on selfie. Ayan, ready? Take a photo. Everybody count 1, 2, 3, and then take a photo of your best selfie. Ayan, okay. Sabay tayo, okay? Let's all smile. 1, 2, 3, take a photo. Okay, at hindi, yung iba hindi na satisfy, isa lang. Okay? Iba naman ang dami. Okay, nakita ko yon. Mercy, marami kang kinuha. Ayan. So, how many seconds did we count? 3. It will only take 3 seconds to cross the chicken line. Eto ang gawin mo. Eto ginagawa ko lagi. I was so introverted growing up. I was so, yung slow to warm up, okay? Slow to warm up yung mga introverts. Hindi yan antisocial ha. Antisocial may mental ano yan. Hindi yan introverted. Okay? Yung mga introverted, normal. Okay? Mahiyain ka lang. Ginamit mo pa yung introverted. Diba? May gamot yan. May gamot yung shyness. Okay? So you know what I did? When I go to the malls, okay? When I go to the malls, I will smile at all the guards. And I will greet them good morning. Ako ang mag-uuna. I will make the first move. Okay? Pag may stranger akong nakikita, nasa kabilang table, when you're at a fast food joint, you're forming a line, I don't know. When I see somebody, nauna ako mag-smile. I just smile. Hindi ko siya kailangan i-invite. Mag-smile lang ako. Kasi yun lang yung gusto kong ma-conquer nung time na yun. I just really want to conquer my fear of having to talk to people really quick. Kasi yung mga extroverted, mabilis, di ba? Yung connect ka agad, ganyan, social butterfly. Ako medyo mabagal. So, ang ginagawa ko, yun yung ginawa ko. That was my antidote. I was learning a new skill and that was just smiling. Ayan, di ko alam, it will take me to the road of becoming Salad ambassador. Joke lang. Ayan. So anyway, pero it helped. It helped kasi we do a lot of video shoots. Hindi ko naman ganun pala. Napapanis pala yung smile. Napapanis yung smile. Correct or correct? What if pinicturean ko ngayon si Michelle Agustin? But I will count to 12 bago ko siya picturean. Sige, Michelle, we will all count to 12 and we will do the snap in 12 seconds. Okay? Everybody look at Michelle Agustin. Okay, smile na. Doc Mitch. Let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ayan, napapanis na. Halfway pa lang. That's true, kasi nangangalay siya yung muscles and all. Now, success has a muscle. Success has a muscle. Pinapractice mo siya dapat. So, kunwari, I don't know, tomorrow probably, pag may nakita ka, nahihirapan maglakad, okay? Gawin mo bilang ka ng 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi ma'am, good morning po. Nakita ko po yung paa nyo, medyo nahihirapan kayo maglakad. May ibibigay po akong flyer para mabasa nyo. I work with Josanne. It's a cellular nutrition company. You can call me Jo. Andito po yung number ko. Kung may tanong po kayo about your health, anong product pwede sa legs nyo, sa tuhod nyo, any special condition, itanong nyo lang po, that's my number. Tawagan nyo ako anytime. Okay? Sana natulungan ko po kayo today and I hope I can help you. Yun lang. Tapos, tatakbo ako. Pupunta ako sa CR. Alam mo, sasabihin ko, that was so scary. That was so scary. Diba? Ayan. Kasi 3 seconds lang. 3 seconds lang, napapanis yung success muscle. 3 seconds lang, napapanis yung smile. Okay? Really getting out of your comfort zone. Tama si Mark, sabi niya ang saya. And when we started Josanne 10 years ago, may pinapagawa yung coach namin. Sabi niya, mag-line up ka sa ATM. So magla-line up kami sa ATM. Sabi niya, strike a conversation and give your calling card. Sabi ko, paano yun? Okay. Strike a conversation and give your calling card. Paramihan ng mabigay ng calling card sa mall. Okay? So we did it the hard way. Hardcore yun. So if you can't make it online ngayon, ewan ko na lang pag hindi online. Okay? Ayan. Yes, nakapila ako for the ATM. Ayan. So magsa-strike ka ng conversation. So ang ginawa ko, pag nakita ko, kunwari may naka-nurse outfit, kasi nga maraming nurse dati, di ba? 10 years ago. So, go, hi, napansin ko lang uniform mo. Do you have sasabihin ko, are you in a medical course? Are you a nurse or what? Pag sinabi niyang yes, sasabihin ko, by the way, my name is Jo. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jo, I'm a registered nurse. I work with a cellular nutrition company and we're looking for people na may medical background, willing to earn US dollars, willing to learn sales and marketing. This is my number. You can call me if you're interested. Ibibigay mo lang. Hindi ka naman ma-reject. O, di ba? Hindi ka naman ma-reject. Ibibigay mo lang yung calling card mo. Whoever is interested will give you a call. Ang importante na practice mo yung muscle mo. Okay? So, before din nagbahay-bahay ako. Pinagbahay-bahay kami. Not because it's 100% effective, pero para mawala yung hiya. So everything can be learned, correct? Alam naman ng business coach namin na may mga pinapagawa siya na hindi effective, pero not effective as a strategy, but effective for personal growth, for skill. So you always have to cross a chicken line. So success people lang. Wrong grammar. Successful people have a healthy sense of paranoia. Ibig sabihin, may mga fear, may mga on and off na fears every now and then. Successful people have that. Okay, ayusin natin. Ayan. Successful people have a healthy sense of paranoia. Okay? Uy, kumusta na kaya yung team natin sa ganito? Ayan. Pag hindi mo naiisip yung team mo ngayon, at wala ka sa fear zone, at wala kang healthy sense of paranoia, nasa comfort zone ka. So if you're in the fear zone, congratulations! Okay? Congratulations! Okay? Because the worst thing in the world is to be in a comfort zone, and you don't want that. Okay? So, every now and then, magko-cross ka ng chicken line. Pag bago ka, sometimes you tell yourself it's easier to quit than to stay. Hirap naman ang Josanne, hirap nito. Diba? Hirap naman ito. Ayoko nito. Diba, hindi ko naman buhay naman ako kahit wala sana. Masaya naman ako kahit wala to. Diba? Or baka nasa it's easier to stay ka na than to quit. Diba? These are chicken lines. Okay? It's easier to stay than to quit. Ay, mas gusto kong mag-stay kahit mahirap. Kasi pag nag-quit ako, eto yung fear ko. May dalawang sides of fear. Gusto mong mag-quit dahil mahirap ang Josanne. Maraming fears involved. Pero what if you stop? Anong nakakatakot pag nag-stop ka? Nakakatakot if you don't give your family a better life. Nakakatakot pag 65 ka na, 78 ka na, hindi ka na healthy, wala ka pang insurance, wala ka pang HMO, wala ka pang savings. Yun yung nakakatakot eh. You don't need to watch a horror movie to be scared. Just look at your savings account. Huwag mo nang takutin sarili mo. Just look at your amount of insurance, your HMO. Diba? And you know, probably a lot of rich people are also in this call. Diba? But eto yun eh. People without vision will perish. Huwag kang pumayag. Kung mayaman na mayaman ka na at andito ka sa Josanne, huwag kang pumayag na wala kang ma-impact sa buhay. Wala kang ma-create na impact in this lifetime. Diba? So, meron ding mga nagko-cross ng chicken na it's easier to pursue Josanne than to find another career or business. Diba? Iba magsa-start ng kung ano-anong, diba? Bebenta ng sabon. Diba? Ano pa? Kung ano-ano. Premium na yung product mo eh. Bebenta perfume, ano ba? Diba? I'm not saying that's wrong. That's not wrong. It's just that when your business is new, di ka pa nagre-residual, this is like a baby. Josanne is like a baby. Bigyan mo siya ng 100% until nag-grow siya, until your business will grow its own feet, until your business will grow its own wings. Okay? Yung iba naman, pag top earner na, it's easier to grow bigger than to stay stagnant and maintain my level. Okay? Kasi nagko-comfort zone minsan din yung mga top earners. So, if you think dahil bago ka, ikaw lang yung may problema, tapos yung mga top earners walang problema, if you think, di ba, nababaliw ka na with 0 downlines, what more yung may 500 downlines? Kung nahihirapan ka with 4 downlines, what more yung may 200? Di ba? So how do you make fear work on your side? And how do you learn to process your fears? As we end, there are two sides to your fear. And if you want to learn how successful people process their fears, put a price on that dream. How much yung dream house mo? Alam mo, sabi ko dati, 5 million yung aking dream house. Hindi pala. Kasi yung condo ko, 8 million na. So sabi ko, hindi pa pala pang dream house yung 8 million. Diba? Gani ko na. Sa mukha, yun nga kondo, mahal ka ayos nga tanan. Diba? O kung Bisaya ka. Ayan. Ayan, napa-express ako in Bisaya. Diba? Sabi ko, hindi pala. Hindi pala 8 million yung dream house ko. Gusto ko pala yung mga tig 17 million. Inulit ko talaga. Now, if you wanna help yourself get through that chicken line, you have to know the price you are quitting for and the price you are pursuing for. Every time I wanted to quit and just go back home, study more, diba? Every time I get to my fear zone, naalala ko, my dreams are expensive. And my prospects, people who reject me, people who insult me, people who make fun of me, they will not give me 15 million for that dream house. So you better get out of my way if you're not going to give me 15 million pesos. Every day we cross a chicken line. Pag bago ka, kahit na matagal ka na sa Josanne, everybody knows that. May struggles din yung mga leaders. May chicken line din kami. We cross a chicken line every day. Every day yan. Ang difference lang is we have healthy conversations in our head and we know the price we are pursuing for, and definitely we know the price pag nag-stop kami. If I stop, I would not have retired my parents. If I stop, hindi ko napaaral yung mga kapatid ko. If I stop, my parents would not have an amazing retirement or senior care. May senior care sila ngayon. And if I stop, I wouldn't be enjoying this life. And if I stop, I would have been abroad, away from my family, just to earn money. And there's nothing wrong pag nag-abroad. Or sabi nga ni Francis Kong, if money is the only purpose, kung ba't gusto mong lumabas or umalis, you need to find a bigger purpose. Kasi there's no bigger purpose than family. If it's money you want, you can make it in the Philippines. So once upon a time, I dreamed. Okay, I dreamed. Sabi ko, Lord, if you're going to close doors for me abroad, lead me to an opportunity. Lead me to an opportunity na pwedeng ma-replace yung nursing income ko. Because if I will stay in the Philippines, I want to be rich. I want to represent you, Lord, in abundance. I want to represent you healthy, happy, abundant, fit, helpful, generous, energetic, positive. I don't want to be in the Philippines as a nurse yelling at patients, getting paid really bad money. I want to represent you in the most excellent way. So if you are going to make me stay in the Philippines, even if I'm so heartbroken right now, lead me to an opportunity where it could replace my nursing income, and I would gladly stay in the Philippines. 10 years ago, I was invited to an amazing Josanne opportunity. I said yes immediately. It did not come without fear, but definitely it comes with a very huge price that you will be able to get your dreams. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting in spite of fear. Successful people have a healthy sense of paranoia. Always remember that. If you feel fearful right now, it's normal. You're okay. You're killing it. And always remember, success is on the other side of fear. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you're all enlightened and I hope you're empowered on this Monday hustle. Let's all have a great night and let's all have a great week.
All right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the amazing Boss Babe Emerald Director, Mentor Josanne Grino. Thank you so much, Mentor, for that intensely insightful and very powerful talk. On behalf of NXGN International, we deeply appreciate you and your generosity for sharing your wisdom and a portion of your life with us. Now is the time, ladies and gentlemen, to drop your questions in our chat box below. And while waiting for you to finish typing your questions, I'd like to congratulate everybody for unlocking the success principles, not just in our Usana business, but in life as a whole, diba? So very, very powerful talaga yung sharing ni Mentor Josanne, diba? So now for our Q&A segment, let's welcome back on the spotlight Emerald Director Mentor Josanne Grino. Good evening once again, Mentor. Thank you for saying yes to share your expertise in answering 3 questions from our audience. So, all right. So let me see the questions here on our chat box. So for our first question, Mentor, diba? So I know pine-prepare pa po nila to, but I'm just curious. This is my question so far for me. Sobra po akong curious because a lot of people know you already as the boss babe talaga, and you have the mindset of a boss babe. So I'm curious, is that your natural state, or is there such thing as activating this kind of mindset?
That's a very good question. And thank you for this Miss Universe moment. You are really making my dreams come true. Okay. Napatawa si Steph and Chris. Ayan. Okay, ayan, si Mayan. I really love Mayan's smile. Okay, it's a state. Okay, it's a state. Every successful person understands na they have to bring a certain level of state. It's a switch. You can read about it. I-type mo. Peak state, Tony Robbins. Type mo yan. Peak state, Tony Robbins. I am the most introverted person you will ever meet. Ako yun. Ako yung magko-convention ng Josanne for 3 days kasi usually sa Manila it's 3 days. Tapos ako yung magdi-disappear ng 1 week after ng very highly sociable event. But I'm very sociable pagdating sa mga events. I bring in big energy. It's always a choice. It's always a choice. Okay? So, I'm also going to release probably learning about introvertedness and extrovertedness because I really want you to understand how that works. And I'm the most introverted person you'll probably ever meet. Etong social skills ko, I learned this. I learned my social skills. Public speaking, inaral ko rin siya. Leadership. You will never perfect leadership. You can only learn it each and every day. What else? Communication is something that you also learn along the way, but you have to be intentional. Intentional ko yung naaral yun. Okay, I would listen to Coaching for Leaders. It's a really nice, on Spotify, it's really nice. Kung hindi ka magaling magsalita, mag-enroll ka ng Toastmasters. Mag-enroll ka nung, there's so many apps right now that can help you communicate. Kasi the skill of the 21st century is communication, socialization, and negotiation. Tatlo yun. Skill yun ng 21st century. Kahit na hindi mo na alam kung ano yung square root. Okay? Tsaka yung mga sine, cosine, tangent. Aralin mo lang yung negotiation, socializing, communication. Those are top 3 skills for the 21st century. And by the way, those are the skills that we teach our children sa NGO namin. Okay, magaling mag-TED Talk yun sila. So what you can do in your team is that diba, every week nag-meet kayo. Okay? Find a topic, find a word. Okay? Tapos i-expound ninyo. Tag team kayo, expound ninyo. Tapos wala lang, communication exercise lang siya. Just because. Tsaka masaya. Ayan, pagtatawanan nyo each other. Ayan. Great way to bond. Okay? When you are laughing at each other. Masaya. Everything is learned. Peak state. Ayun. So, ito actually, pag-leave ko nito, ayan. Balik ako sa aking normal. Ayan. But when I'm here, I bring energy because that's what's required of you, and that's what's required of success, and that's what's required of that task that will get you paid the diamond level income. Okay? So you have to do what's required of you. Diba? Pag sinabi sa artista, hubad, naghuhubad sila. Okay? Ikaw naman ayaw mong magbihis dahil gusto mong magsando sa webinar. Okay? Ikaw naman ang gustong maghubad sa webinar. Okay? Huwag ganyan. Okay? So, all these successful people, isang sabi lang ginagawa nila. Okay? And because wala tayong mga boss, we don't do these things. But you really have to be a good boss to yourself and you have to tell yourself that. Okay? You have to tell yourself, Mayan, pag di mo to binigyan ng flyer in 3 seconds, naku, hindi ka talaga mag-rank advance. Sige, 1, 2, 3. Hello po, I noticed something. Your skin is really great. Anong skincare mo? By the way, you might want to try. I'm pioneering a really good Asian brand. Yes, it's an Asian brand. It's called Tel Aviv. Ayan, I just want to give you my calling card. Usap tayo on Messenger for more questions. Ganyan. Pag may nakikita ako maraming pakialamera, ganun talaga pag Tel Aviv ambassador, pakialamera. Nakikita ako mga brown spots siyang ganyan. Ano lang yung brown spots mo? Pakialamera, ganyan. Anyway, so yun, it's a state. You switch it on, you switch it off. Stop hiding from being introverted. Kasi introverted people are not shy. Introverted people are not antisocial. Introverted people are not bad communicators. Introverted people just charge differently. We charge different. Extroverted people, when they're down, they want to party and be with more people kasi dyan sila umiinit. No? Yung parang, I feel down ngayon. Let me call my 22 friends at mag-party kami kasi dyan ako nagre-recharge. Magda-dance party kami. O, di ba? Guadalupe. Feeling ko nagda-dance party kayo sa bahay nyo. Anong klaseng dance? What kind of dance do you do? Di ba? I hope it's bachata. Okay? It's bachata night. That's a really nice dance. Yung iba naman talaga, pag nagre-recharge, you know, they just wanna be alone. You just have to leave them be. Diba? And kung introverted ka, congratulations, 90% of billionaires worldwide are introverted. Half of the job is done kung introverted ka. If you're hiding from that excuse, let me introduce you to Elon Musk, let me introduce you to Jeff Bezos. Let me introduce you to, diba? Mark Zuckerberg. Diba? So don't hide behind that. Naiinis ako dyan pag sinabi, introverted kasi ako, diba? Ako pa niloko mo. Nursing ako. Psychology, alam ko yan. Okay? Walang kinalaman yan sa pagiging mahiyain mo. Ang introvertedness. Nagdi-differ lang siya sa charging. The way we recharge. But that's a very good question. Yeah, that's a very good question. Kasi a lot of people are hiding behind the concept of introvertedness. Diba? Tingnan niyo si Mentor Nat. He doesn't look extroverted by all means. Ryan Tan. Diba? These people choose to bring in energy, and these people choose to accomplish the task they were asked. Diba? To get the $1 million club member or to get the diamond level. Diba? So, ganun lang yun.
All right. Thank you, Mentor. Now for our second question. So, speaking of peak state po, Mentor, ano po yung daily routine nyo to unleash that or to bring yourself in that state?
Oh, yun, very good question. Kasi, I read this from Darren Hardy. I'm a really huge fan of Darren Hardy. Really huge. Like, kung gusto niyo ng logical business, no BS stuff, Darren Hardy is amazing. Anyway, I read his book. Amazing book. Eto sabi niya, ang importante sa isang araw is you start the day and you end the day right. You start the day with however you want to write it. You start the day with however you want to start it. Diba? Yung iba meditation, yung iba prayer, yung iba exercise, yung iba phone call with their loved ones. What else? Kayo, how do you start your day? Okay, back to you. How do you start your day? So, key in the chat. Lagay niyo dyan. Key in the chat. How do you start your day? And when that's done, okay, when that's done, you do the most difficult task, which is your prospecting. Kasi pinoprolong mo, hindi mo siya ginagawa. Di ba? Naabutan ka na lang ng Monday hustle, hindi ka pa nakapag-prospecting. Yun. Okay? So, yun. Diba? Prayers, yoga, devotion. Okay? And then you do what is needed to be done. Especially pag malaki na yung org mo. You need time for personal production. So, inuuna ko talaga yung personal production. Yung mga bangko-bangko, dinadelegate ko yan. I delegate that. You will never see me line up in a bank. If you see me line up in a bank, emergency situation yan, or the world is ending, I will not do that. Okay? What else? And then, you end the day. Bakit yung start tsaka yung end very important? Kasi in between naman, it doesn't have to be a routine, yung in between. Tama? Hindi naman yung routine yung in between kasi hindi naman tayo nag-work hindi naman tayo employee. All you have to do, yan, si Axel. Minsan si Axel napapasugod sa ibang, sa ibang town. Kunwari, today, pag sinabi nung associate ni Axel, Coach, nagraran ako ng PTS. This week is my last deadline. Okay, I have 5 relatives willing mag-enroll. Diba, let's drive 2 hours away. Diba, mapapayes ka, diba? Sasabihin mo ba yung associate? Hindi, kasi it's out of my routine. Hindi siya pwede. Everything is exciting. That's why you chose entrepreneurship kasi exciting. Diba? Ako, I will choose entrepreneurship kasi exciting. Gusto ko yun. Nung nag-uumpisa ako, tapos wala akong income this week, nanggigigil ako. Paano ako magka-income next week? Diba? Nanggigigil ako. Kasi pag voucher lang yung nakuha ko ngayong week, dapat next week hindi na voucher, yung ganyan. Diba? Ayoko ng free products, gusto ko ng cash. Yung mga ganyan. Okay? So, dati wala kaming voucher program, pero may limit kami. We cannot redeem the points below 500 points. Yun yung from 10 years ago. So, yung minimum income namin talaga 10 years ago is $100. So, kung wala kaming 1,000 points na invite for the week, wale kami. Kung wala kaming 500 points, 500 points, walang $100 this week. Yun yun. So, dapat every week may dalawang 500 kami. So, if you think Josanne is hard, try doing this 10 years ago. Okay? Okay, so how you start your day is very important. That's up to you. In between, okay, in between is very adaptable. But how you end your day is also very important. I only end the day with two things. Dalawa lang. Number one is stretch. Yung pagod ka na, pero mag-extra mile ka. Kukumustahin mo yung users mo, magsasend ka ng promo sa mga retailers mo, magsasend ka ng product updates sa mga users mo, kakamustahin mo yung mga leaders mo. Kasi anyway, matagal ka naman matulog, alam mo yon, di ba? So, chika-chika na lang kayo ng leaders mo online. Messenger lang. Nothing formal. Di ba? Bring your tea. Mag-tea party tayo tonight, guys. Hot tea. Okay. Tonight, pwede mag-sando. Kasi hot tea lang tayo tonight. Ayan. Okay, pwedeng magpajama party, excuse yung mahilig mag-jersey. Tonight is the night na pwede niyong suotin yon. Okay? Bring your hot tea or your favorite drink. Ayan, usap-usap tayo. Stretch. Just stretch. Kasi dyan ka, you don't count the reps. When you're exercising, you don't count the reps. You only start counting when the muscles are painful already. Diba? So you don't count the rep today. You count when it's painful. Yung stretch yung masakit sa gabi. Yung pulang-pula na yung mata mo pero nagpa-follow up ka pa rin, dun ka nag-grow. Yung learning zone mo, napupunta ka sa growth zone. Stretch. And number two, evaluation. Evaluation. Evaluate ako. Was I better today than yesterday? Did I do the things needed to be done today than yesterday? Okay. Tapos, I prepare myself for sleep. I pray, I'm grateful, I prepare myself for rest. And very important yung rest. Kahit na humahataw. Kasi if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of your business? And if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of your family? And if you don't take care of yourself, ba't pa tayo na sa wellness industry? Diba? Oo, yun eh. Bottom line yun. Ba't ka pa nag-wellness industry? Kunin mo kalagang sarili mo. Okay, kaya nga na tayo na sa wellness industry. We show people how to take care of ourselves. Okay? I'm not saying matulog ka naman ng bonggang-bongga, okay? Ayan, syempre, there will be sacrifices along the way, but you also need to rest. Okay? Kasi, ang kalaban ng successful people, ang kalaban ng high achievers, is the high price for achievement, and that's called burnout. So mag-rest ka rin. Okay? So yung rest mo naman, huwag naman yung 2 weeks rest. Okay? Iklian mo naman yung recovery time mo. Okay? Iba naman nag-TPS lang, hindi na nagparinig. Kasi na ano na. Diba? 2 weeks ng absent. I had to find myself. Yung mga ganyan. Diba? Platinum lang yan, girl. Warm up lang yan. Okay? Sige. So that's a very good question. How you start and end the day, that's what's important. And you have to establish that start and end. It doesn't have to be a routine. I don't have a routine because I like my life exciting. Exciting ang buhay ko. And that's how I like it that way. Okay? Basta ang importante lang, sabi ni Darren Hardy, and I like what he taught, start and then it's right. In between, anything goes. Kasi negosyante tayo. Okay, we don't report to an office or anything. Anything can happen. Kung wala kang prospect na yan, actually, pwede kang kumatok sa kapitbahay mo. Diba? Ako magpe-pretend akong magpapalaba. Tapos pagdating ko doon, magdadala ako of nurse. Ay, pabalaba ako 1 kilo. Ayan. Tapos tapos antay-antay ako doon, kunwari. Ayan. Tapos pag may naguhulog na nung kanilang mga laban, ay, flyer, ganyan. Ganyan lang yan. Okay. Next question, please.
Okay, thank you, Mentor. It's nice to see that our audience is very interactive. So thank you so much, everybody. We are now down to our last question. So pang beauty queen po ito, Mentor Josanne. What would you advise your younger self?
Oh, grabe, hindi ako prepared doon, Angel. And if I had to advise anything sa ano yun, future self ba yun?
Younger
Can you
po,
repeat the
younger.
question? A younger self. Ayan.
Ako.
Hindi na ako makakapass for Miss Universe. Kasi walang use animals dati, plus di ako masyadong nakikinig. Ayun. Ayan. So, may joke sa Bisaya, basta bungol gwapa. Pag di daw nakakarinig, maganda. So, sinasadya kong parang hindi ko narinig yung kanina. So, mga Bisaya o mga bungol, hello. Wala pang optimizer for hearing, ha? So, galingan natin yung hearing. Okay. Ayan. Walang optimizer for hearing. Ayan. Dapat go si Dr. Wentz niya, no? Email ko siya. What I will advise my younger self? Actually, I would congratulate my younger self for facing my fears. I would 80% thank my younger self, but 20% will also convince my younger self to do it faster. I got my executive gold in 2 years' time. I got my first travel after about a year or so. Silver pa lang ako noon, nag-80 growth ako kasi idol ko si Yen at saka si Jude Seroje. Yung mga nag-Asia Pacific growth na silver. So sabi ko, I want to be like them. Jude and Yen Seroje, I don't know if you're here. You're listening. Really, they were like the pillars of my belief when I was running for gold. Sabi ko, I want to be that. I want to be mayabang. I want to be Asia Pacific and silver director. So ang kasama ko doon, mga gold, mga emerald. Josanne Grino, the only silver director in the Royal Caribbean cruise with a silver director rank. Thank you. Thank you. Ayan. But if I could, 20%, 80% is grateful kasi that's the past na hindi mo na maulit, di ba? But a portion of it will also tell me to do it faster. Bakit? Kasi I got my executive gold in 2 years. I got my first travel 2 years, executive gold in 2 years. If I could do it faster, I would do it faster. Even today, I would tell myself to just do things faster, even until today. Because one of my biggest frustrations is that my mom was not fit to travel. Okay? So my mom was a single mom. She raised 4 kids. And she would always tell me, Josanne, kapag ka nagka-money ka, sabi niya, pagka nagka-pera, travel ka talaga. You have to travel. And sabi ko, on my first travel, I will bring my mom. And naku, nakaiyak po mga Miss Universe questions, nainis ako. And when I got my first travel, my mom wasn't fit to travel anymore. So that was one of my biggest frustrations. That's why I promised myself I will never miss a travel incentive year after year. And for the past 8 years, I have always been traveling the world year after year after year. I could have told myself, no, na ang bagal ko naman, hindi na tuloy na pa-travel si mom kasi she wasn't fit to travel anymore. Sana nabilisan ko. But instead of quitting on my dreams of traveling kasi I felt bad and frustrated, I told myself, this is in honor of my mom who told me to travel. I will travel like crazy. So when you see my stories, that's because I have an awesome mom who told me to travel the world. So thank you so much for this amazing night.
Once again, and that ends our Q&A. Muntik pa ako maiyak doon, Mentor Josanne, di ba? Inaabangan ko pa rin, Mentor, yung iyong A Mother's Wisdom na book. Okay? So once again, NXGen family, let's give another round of virtual applause for mentor Josanne. Let's send her rather the NXGN love and overflowing gratitude by typing in our chat box. Thank you so much, mentor Josanne. Okay, indeed, what you shared with us are priceless learnings and valuable insights that made us want to apply everything we learned as soon as possible. So as for me, the 3 nuggets of wisdom that I got from you, mentor, from your amazing talk is that first, I have a note, di ba? Actually, marami po ako nasulat dito. First, the world will not adjust for me. I have to toughen up. Di ba? So, yun yung una kong learnings. Second, success have a muscle. So, pinapractice ko siya dapat. Okay? So, I always, parang, I love the chicken line. 3 seconds lang. So, right now, lagi po kasi ako 5 seconds lang eh. So, adjust ko, di ba? Bakit ko gagawin ng 5 seconds kung pwede naman palang 3 seconds? Okay? So, put a price on that dream. And lastly, I want to tell myself din kay Lord, di ba, na Lord, I wanna present you in the most excellent way. So I think that wraps up my learnings tonight na my prayer is that, Lord, I want to represent you in the most excellent way. So I need to be healthy, happy, wealthy, abundant. Alam mo yun, parang I really want to become Jesus representative in this world, diba? So, and I thank you. Once again, Mentor Josanne, thank you so much po talaga, as in siksik, liglig at umaapaw ang gratitude ng ating mga participants tonight. Okay, our event is almost over, but I'd like to share some important